I've seen some people posting videos about SHericka Jackson making a comeback and can she make a successful comeback. Also, I've seen others who are saying that it's over and it's done for SHericka Jackson and she will never be able to perform that well again and all these kind of stuff. I want to ask the question, where is SHericka Jackson making a comeback from? In my opinion, you should be using this kind of term for persons who have been missing from the track and field scene for quite some time, or persons who have been underperforming for a period of time. And none of these two criterias fits SHericka Jackson. Not one of them. And let me put this in a better context. We all know that SHericka Jackson ran a handful of races last year, 2024. Usually we would have seen SHericka running a lot more. She would be out there from very early season and she'll be at various different meets and she'll just be running like crazy. Unfortunately, that was not the case last year. But in spite of that, SHericka Jackson's performance last year was still a very, very decent performance. And I'll tell you why. Now, let's go all the way down to Paris, the Paris Olympic Games. The Paris Olympic Games ended with Julian Alfred winning gold in the 100 meter, followed by Sha'Carri Richardson, followed by another American, which is Melissa Jefferson, I should think. But now when you look at the times a bit closer, Julian won that 100 meter final in 10.72 seconds. Sha'Carri Richardson followed up with silver in a time of 10.87 seconds. And I want you to take note of that, 10.87 seconds. SHericka's best performance last year was 10.84 seconds that she clocked at the Jamaica National Trials. So SHericka's best performance was good enough to give her a silver medal at the Olympic Games last year. I want us to think about that. So when people are saying that it's over for SHericka Jackson and they are saying that, oh, SHericka is making a comeback, we need to consider these stuff. SHericka Jackson did not go anywhere. Unfortunately, she was not able to compete at the Olympic Games and to complete the season. But with that being said, if SHericka was able to perform up until the Olympic Games, which would have almost been the end of the season, that's a pinnacle of the season, how can we say that she was missing? She was performing and she was doing well all up until that time. So people, SHericka Jackson, in my estimation, has gone nowhere. And for those who are saying that she's done, you're making a huge mistake. I would like to ask you the question, where is SHericka Jackson's coach in all of this? If SHericka Jackson is done, it simply means that she no longer is being coached by the greatest coach in the world, Stephen Francis. In all of this, I'm hoping that SHericka comes out 2025 and show the world that she's one of the best in the world since 2022. No question about that. SHericka Jackson is still a force to be reckoned with, and we're going to be seeing a lot more of her. I think the only thing that can stand in SHericka's way is injury problems. If SHericka is healthy, we have to expect some serious fireworks coming out of the MVP. Stephen Francis is always going to have someone in the mix, and I'm sure last year he was not satisfied with the fact that after he brought SHericka Jackson to the Olympic Games, she was not able to perform. This year at the World Championships, I know he has a lot to prove. And guess what? Maybe that little bit of rest at the last part of SHericka's season is good for her, knowing that she usually runs a lot. But maybe the rest that she got is something that could be translated into what we see from SHericka this year. A lot more rest and of course some more time to train and to get things done. But SHericka Jackson is not coming back. SHericka Jackson is here.